What's up, guys? I just want to show you how to create conversational flow agents in Retell. What a conversational flow agent is, so it's a visual drag and drop conversation design with deterministic logic flows, branching, and advanced state management. And why you would use this is because the AI doesn't really guess, and it's a lot more accurate. When you would use conversation flow is when you need something like really accurate and complex branching logic with multiple decision points, integration heavy processes with external system dependencies, and then mission critical applications where failure isn't an option. Some advanced features, visual design, it's there. Wouldn't really say it's advanced, but yeah, you can see the entire workflow and the routing options. Then we've got here deterministic routing, no AI guessing on transitions. Yeah, it's a good one because, obviously you route it properly and the AI will just follow the path that's already been mapped out for it, not any other one. And then advanced conditions, route based on external data, time, and user history. And then handle multiple conversation threads and fallback strategies. Some perfect use cases would be loan applications, fraud verification, care patient intake, insurance verification, and prescriptions. And then like government services, permit applications, tax assistance, citizen services. Then we've got architecture example, insurance claims. So if you watch the multi-prompt video, you would remember that there was different nodes, but as you can see on here, there's a lot more different paths that can go down. This is all theoretical, but so if it's an emergency, it'll go down the emergency protocol flow. And then if it's an existing policy, so yes, go down the verification flow. If it's verified, then go down the claim details flow. If it's a auto accident, then goes down that flow. If it's a property damage, you get it, like, you can do a lot more complex workflows on here, on the conversational flow. Why a conversation flow dominates, if I'm being honest, it probably doesn't. But I'd say the predictability is very high. Visual debugging, you can see where the bugs are while you're testing. Complex integrations and compliance tracking. Okay, so we'll create an agent now. So if you haven't got it, we're creating the agent on Retell. So search up Retell AI. Search up retellai.com, create an account or login if you already got one. And yeah, so once you're in, you just want to click on create an agent, click on conversation flow. We'll choose a template just because it can be pretty tedious. Tedious the word? Yeah, it can be pretty tedious creating these. And we'll just start from blank and we'll just create it. So what we'll do is we'll create this example right here of this insurance claim. Okay, so I'm just going to get Claude to create the prompt for me. Okay, so we've got the prompt here. I'm just copying and I'm going to paste that into the global prompt. So I've got role, you are Marcus, a highly experienced and empathetic insurance claim specialist working for Dimitri's insurance firm. You possess exceptional knowledge of insurance policies, claims procedures, and customer service excellence. Your calm professional demeanor and ability to guide customers through stressful situations makes you invaluable during their time of need. The task here, handle insurance claims inquiries with the systematic conversation flow. And then we've got opening an emergency assessment, greet caller warmly and immediately assess if there is an emergency situation. Policy status verification, determine if the caller has existing policy or is a new customer. Identity and policy verification, confirm caller identity and policy details for existing customers. Claim type classification, identify specific type of claim, auto, property, medical, etc. Then we've got detailed information gathering, collect comprehensive claims, claim details using appropriate subflow. Then we've got next steps, communication, clearly explain the claims process and immediate next steps. Then we've got appointment scheduling, book follow-up appointments or adjust the visits when necessary. Then we've got specifics, always prioritize emergency situations. If caller reports immediate danger, direct them to call 911 first. Maintain calm, empathetic tone throughout all interactions, especially during stressful claim situations. Verify policyholder identity before discussing any sensitive information. Collect complete, accurate information for each claim type using structured questioning. This work is vital to our clients during their most vulnerable moments. Your professional handling of claims directly impacts customer satisfaction and company reputation. Attention to detail and information gathering prevents claim delays, and customer frustration. And then we've got context. Dimitri's insurance firm provides comprehensive insurance coverage including auto, home, commercial and health insurance to thousands of policyholders. When customers experience accidents, property damage, medical emergencies or other covered incidents, they rely on our claim department to guide them through the process efficiently and compassionately. Your role as the first point of contact is critical because you set the tone for the entire claims experience. By quickly assessing emergency situations, verifying policy details, and collecting accurate information, you ensure claims are processed smoothly and customers feel supported during difficult times. The information you gather directly impacts claim approval speed, adjuster assignments, and overall customer satisfaction with our firm. We've just got examples. So example 1 is a emergency situation. So caller, my house is on fire right now. And then Marcus, I understand this is an emergency. Have you already called 911 and are you and your family safe? Once everyone is safe and the fire department is handling the situation, I'll help you start your claim immediately. And we got example 2, auto accident claim. Caller, I was just in a car accident. I'm sorry to hear about your accident. Versus anyone injured and do you need medical attention? Once I know everyone is safe, I'll help you through the claim process step by step. Then we got example 3, policy verification. Caller, I need to file a claim. Marcus, of course, I'm here to help you with that. Can you please provide me with your policy number or your full name and date of birth so I can locate your account? And we got example 4, new customer inquiry. And then we got caller, I don't have insurance with you, but I was told you might help. Marcus, I appreciate you calling Dimitri's insurance firm. While I specialize in helping our existing policy holders with claims, I'd be happy to connect you with our sales team who can discuss coverage options that might help you with your current situation. So notes, emergency protocol, always prioritize immediate safety. 911 if there's immediate danger, privacy protection. Never discuss policy details until identity is properly verified using security questions. Information accuracy, confirm all details by repeating key information back to the caller. Tone management, remain calm and professional even when callers are upset or emotional. Documentation, ensure all claim details are captured accurately for proper processing. Do not provide claim approval decisions. Explain that adjusters will review all information. Do not discuss coverage limits or policy details until identity verification is complete. Your compassionate and thorough approach during these difficult moments is essential to our reputation. Here are some things that we can have. So skip response, jump to the next node without waiting for a user response. That's obviously if you just want to go straight to the next node. The global node, this allows for any sort of node to jump back to this node or jump to this node. And then obviously you just put your description in here. And then block interruptions, user cannot interrupt while AI is speaking. That one's pretty straightforward. And then LLM, choose a different LLM for this node. So let's say you wanted to use a faster LLM. Let's say it was just like a static sentence or something. You might want to use like Gemini 2.0 Flash or 4.0 Mini. And then fine tuning examples. It's just giving the AI some examples. So there's a difference between a conversation and the transition. So if we say, let me this up. And then we add some of those examples in that was in the prompt to here, then it'll just help the agent out. And I'll show you guys more about this in a bit. So we'll have AI speaks first. We'll have it as a static sentence. We'll just say, hello, this is insurance firm. How can I help you today? What we'll put here, we'll put skip response. We'll add another conversation node in. We'll drag this one up here and put it on prompt. And we'll say, respond warmly to the user's request. Actually, what we'll do first is we'll set up these different prompts. So what we'll do is we'll go conversation, we'll go auto claims subflow. You can just duplicate that here. Property claims subflow. Claims subflow. Sweet. Okay, so we've set up all these different workflows. After the start, how can I help you today? Skip the response. Respond warmly to the user's request. Make sure everyone is safe and that it's not an emergency. What I'll put is just I'll go task. We'll give it an example. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to, instead of writing it again, I'm just going to get these examples. Yeah, I'll give it all of these examples so that it knows where to go. So I just gave it all the examples from the global node, and what we'll do is we'll test it out. Okay, so what we don't want to do is skip response. So click on the plus sign, go prompt, user to reply, then go to next node. And what we'll add in here is first, ensure it's not an emergency. If so, advise the caller to make sure everyone is safe. Your everyone is safe. Then call it to call 111. Make sure everyone's safe, and then call back after 2 if everyone is safe. Then proceed to ask what user has. And then we'll just put at the notes in the bottom, say make sure user and everyone at the scene at the is safe, and then ask one question at a time. And then describe the transition condition. Only proceed if everyone is safe and user has provided their policy. Sweet. And then what we're going to do is add another conversation. I'm going to put policy verification. I'm going to put hashtag task tick users main and check if they've got a valid policy. And then because it's a demo, I'm just going to say pretend to check and always return success. Cool. Let's connect this node up to here. So after this node, what we're going to do is we're going to add a logic split node. We'll add a plus and it'll be a prompt, and we'll put call up. Let's call it up about the auto / car claim claim or accident. Caller is calling up about a car claim or accident. And then what we do here, prompt, I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to paste it in here. I'm just going to do it for the rest of these subflows. So caller is calling up about a property claim or accident. And another one, prompt. Caller is calling up about a medical claim or accident. And then we'll just add it in, but probably won't go down. Well, probably won't go down the new customer flow. We'll go customer new caller, not the current customer. So what we do now is obviously we link these up. So new customer caller is calling about medical claim and a property claim, and come up a little bit and go auto claims subflow. And for this one, what we'll do is we'll skip the response for this one, and we'll jump into test. I can help you today. I just had a car accident. Oh, I'm really sorry. Everyone is good. Very glad to hear everyone's okay. Got a order. Got a order claims policy. Thanks. Could you please give me your full name? You can see in the test. So it asked for the name, and then it skipped, and it went straight to the auto claim subflow because I said I got an auto claims one, and then the logic just decided to, because I've got skip response, it skipped the response and it just went straight to the auto claims subflow. So I'm going to take this away. What I'm going to put is user has provided their name or number, and date of birth. And then we'll add another one. We won't follow this one for now, but we'll just say user says they don't have a policy with the firm. Just connect that up as well. Yeah, so you can see what I mean. Like it's quite tedious this way of building it, but can obviously be quite beneficial. So I'll just build out this one workflow and then auto claim subflow. So what we'll put here, hashtag task, and then where the accident occurred and briefly what happened. So let's go 1. And let's go 2, 3, and then 4. And then in the transition, put prompt, put user has answered every question properly. What you might usually do is just add a conversation step in, and because this is prompted, instead you might have it as a static sentence and then ask the questions one by one, like a chatbot. We could have this first node as when and where did the accident happen, and then have the logic as user has explained when and where the accident was, and then have the second question in here. In the transition logic, user has answered what vehicle they were driving, what the damage was, and if there was other vehicles involved. Now, so for the next one, it would be moving forward. So I'll go hashtag task, explain briefly what the next steps are moving forward. Explain clearly and briefly what the next steps are moving forward. To connect this up, what we'll do for this one is we'll skip the response, and then we'll add a conversation node, and then this one can be a global node. So a global node, it can jump from anywhere, I'm just making this a global node to show you guys what a global node is. So let's say this probably claims Subflow header moving forward. What you could do is also link it up. What you can also do is come into here, you go fine tuning examples, go fine tune the transition, and you can go select node, and you can go conversation global node. Agent will say, let's book you an appointment, you know, just as an example, and then just remove that, and then you can save it, and then every time that happens, it'll just go straight to this node. Yeah, so that's what this says, appointment management. If you want to put fine tuning examples, just add in here. You can just add as many as you want to obviously make it more accurate. So let's go 1, explaining clearly and briefly what the next steps are moving forward, and then 2, move on to. Yeah, so and then in the transition, fine tuning examples, fine tune the transition. We go to appointment management, say finished explaining what the next steps are, and then we just say that. And yeah, so I won't connect it so you guys can see how it will work. And then what we can do for this last node is just the end call, and this will be another global node. So go end call, and we just go hashtag task end the call warmly. Call warmly. Claim was man was sorted and appointment has been booked. Say we look forward to seeing you on time on which on day for your specific claim. Good, bye, and take care. Make this a global node as well. Add a fine tuning example. Appointment has been booked. And there's nothing else to talk about. So delete that, save that. So I won't connect these up because they should just connect automatically because it's a global node. And then obviously what you do is you just have these all transition to these nodes, but when you want to end the call, you're going to click on ending, and you just want to click on that. And what we'll actually do, probably don't recommend this, but see skip response, and then I've got to add in this global node, so jump to this node when there's nothing else to talk about, or has been booked. And then do the same for the appointment management node, so jump to this node after the agent has finished telling the user what the next steps will be. Okay, so that should work well now. So let's restart this. Have a good day. Just crash. Oh, I'm really sorry. Is anyone hurt? Or do you need? Nope. I'd like to hear everyone's okay. Can you tell me if you have an active policy with us? So could you give me your policy number or your full name and date of birth? Thanks, Dimitri. Let me just check the details real quick. Okay, I found your policy and everything looks good. On our end, can you tell me a bit more about the accident? Like, where did it happen? And if there's any damage to your car or anyone else's that happened on the corner of Flint and Avenue. No one was hurt. But my car's front was badly damaged as I was rear-ended. I went to the logic split node, and then the logic split node decided that it was a auto claim, so thanks for that. What kind of car were you driving, and is it just your car and the one that hit you, or were there more vehicles involved? Also, do you have the other driver's insurance details, and did the police come out to make a report? I don't have the other driver's info, and the police did come to make the report. Alright, thanks for letting me know. Do you need a tow or a rental car right now? And what's the best phone number for your adjuster to reach your bail claim? I don't need tow, and the best phone number is. Alright, okay, great, thanks, sir. So I went to moving forward, and I said great, thanks for that. So the next steps are also make your claim details, and one of our adjusters will review everything and reach out to you at 021 4151454. They'll go over the damage, discuss repairs, and let you know if they need anything else. Now, would you prefer to schedule a call with the adjuster, or would you like us to arrange for someone to inspect your car in person? It says, alright, let's get the appointment set up for you. I've got a few times available for the adjuster, for an adjuster to and let's turn the script response off. Let's just go user replies with preference. And then what we'll do here, instead of going through the whole thing again, we'll just restart. I don't need my number. Oh, great, thanks for that. So the next steps are also make your claim details and one of our just will review everything and reach out to you soon to discuss the damage and guide you through repairs to keep things moving. Would you prefer a phone call or an in-person with adjuster? And is there a day or time that works? Adjuster would be good. And that morning tomorrow would be good. Alright, so for tomorrow morning I've got a few options, 8:30, 9:15 or 10 AM. Do any of those work for you, or is there a specific time you prefer? 8 is good. So perfect, I booked you in for 8:30 tomorrow morning with our adjuster for your order claim. We look forward to seeing you then. Goodbye and take care. So yeah, you can see how tedious it can be to create these conversation flow agents that, you know, obviously are a lot more predictable. Not saying that other versions aren't predictable, but they have a little bit more margin for error. If you learned something or you liked the video, then like the video. If the video was good or trash, just let me know. I'm going to be dropping more videos about connecting innate in and creating functions in Retell, and also how to connect to your CRM. Subscribe if you want to see some of that.